Dr. Buss looked at
The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind, walking out of here with a win. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Brian, the NBA is trying to engage short attention spans. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, sitting down for 2.5 hours isn't how people watch these days, and we lose most fans when we move off live action. So, Brian, the league has reduced timeouts. They've shortened halftime and more to try to keep viewers tuned in.
Makes sense, Allie. Thanks. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. And for the Hornets, Josh Christopher is out there with Wagner. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Colin Sexton. And Smitty, every year we see a few teams start out better than expected, then they regress.
That's because the surprise factor wears off. Teams adjust, and the season is so long, and they're not overlooking you anymore.
And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. Doncic against Johnson. Outside Sexton. Pass to Christopher. Five to shoot. Outside Sexton. Puts it up from the high post. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Marbury. Outside Johnson. Now Brown. Out left to the wing. The shot off that time. And the Hornets going the other way now. From downtown, Chamberlain pulls it in. Pass to Marbury. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Marbury. Swatted away. Now here's Doncic. Defense is right there. The three from Sexton. The rebound by the Spurs.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Johnson with a bucket.
You knew something had to go in at some point. Maybe the start of better things ahead.
The Hornets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside Sexton. Pass to Christopher. Back to Wagner. 5 on the clock. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Johnson passes to Brown. Here's the three. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Marbury. Mobley with it. Second chance shot. Shots blocked. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Knocked loose. Outside, Brown. The three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte trailing. Inside. Here's Wagner. The shot no good. Good D by Mobley.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Chamberlain gets the bucket.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
One more round of applause for your Honeybee.
Here's Christopher, defended by Brown. Pass. To Doncic. Here's Weber. Wagner outside. Here's Christopher. Hits a three-pointer.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Now here's Brown. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. It's good.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Pass to Christopher. And here's Sexton. Back to Christopher. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And he drops a first.
Team foul. At the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Spurs have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. And here's Johnson. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Shots good by Marbury.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Mann. Here's Christopher. And rejected. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Little's checked in for Charlotte.
Ball. Coming onto the floor for your Hornets, Nelson Little.
Brown with the steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Throws it up high. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Gordon. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Down low. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
1:46 left in the first. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the paint. They swipe it. Here's Little. He's averaging about 6 points per game. They need this. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Drafted late in the first round, Little has shown very quickly that he can be a key player in any team's rotation.
The Spurs making a switch here. Warren's checked in, and he's good on the second. San Antonio leading. Johnson with it. Outside, Brown. To the wing on the left. Here's Marbury. The rebound by Mann.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. 58 seconds left in the first quarter here. Now here's Johnson. Outside, Brown. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the inside. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Johnson against Gordon. Got a piece of it. Here's Warren. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's San Antonio closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Spurs?
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Luka Doncic is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Josh Christopher. Then there's Wagner. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Now here's Sexton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
A free throw good from Sexton. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. Spurs shooting just 37% so far in this one. Anthony against Doncic to the middle. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And it's San Antonio's ball. It's a 5-point game. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. Doncic passes to Sexton. Here's Christopher. Pass to Weber. Back to Christopher. 4 on the clock. Fires in the triple. Christopher's got 8.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. And here's Hero. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Wagner. From deep, here's Doncic. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Anthony misses. Charlotte's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Fires it. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Sexton against Hero. No good. So the Hornets will take it the other way. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
How about it, man? One more tier. Here goes Stinger.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Marbury. And is blocked. And they recover it. Pass to Johnson. Here's Marbury. Checked by Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Hero. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Christopher. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
Also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Give them a round of applause, everyone. Your Honeybee.
Now Johnson. Pass to Chamberlain. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall. 9 points in the game.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Doncic finds Sexton. Here's Christopher. And here's Wagner. Fires the 3. Here's Weber. They shoot again. Rebound San Antonio. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Mobley. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
But you gotta be... And look who's running onto the floor. Makes the door.
And the Hornets making a change here.
And how about your little stinger?
For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Back to Doncic. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Johnson.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
And so he makes both from the line.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Doncic against Johnson. Pass to Marbury. And he converts the layup. And the Spurs lead by 1.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Little, defended by Brown. His man, deflected. Here's Chamberlain. 9 points in the game. A nice shot by Brown.
This speaks to Brown's desire to become a focal point of this offense. He's such a confident shooter now.
Pass to Little.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doncic against Johnson. 1:51 left to play in the first half.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Outside, Brown. Offensive board. Here's Mobley. Pass to Chamberlain. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Gordon, he's checked in for Luka Doncic.
At the line, 1 shot.
And that one misses. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Little. Shoots over Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Gritty play by Little. Defense comes right at him, but he gets the shot off.
For your Hornets, Nasir Little, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Marbury. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Mobley. Pass to Marbury. Just 5 to shoot. Kick out to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Outside Johnson. Goes up again. Webber pulls it in. Charlotte trailing.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
15 fouls.
That free throw no good. Anthony's checked in for Johnson.
For your Hornets.
And the second free throw is good. Well, the Spurs shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Marbury. Fires for 3. Here's Chamberlain. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 13.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Mobley with the block. And they're able to recover. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Marbury. Off target from outside. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are leading by 4. Kenny, give us your take.
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this point.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
I like their commitment to getting to the line. Their aggressive approach is frustrating the defense. I like that. They're drawing fouls at a very high rate. I like that. Wouldn't be surprised if someone gets ejected. I will like that too.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Show some love.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. San Antonio leading. On the court for San Antonio. Doncic against Johnson. Pass to Marbury. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And for Charlotte, they're shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Doncic passes to Wagner. Back to Doncic. Oh, there's the alley. And that one's good. Weber.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Spurs shooting only 36% so far in this game. Outside, Brown. And the shot goes down. Brown's got 8 points.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Now here's Wagner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Christopher's gotten it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Pass to Marbury. Mobley, left side. Clock at 6. And here's Brown for 3. It doesn't go for him.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Offensive rebound. Here's Weber. Over Mobley. And that one hits the back iron.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Shooting for San Antonio, Magic Johnson at the line with 1 shot.
And Johnson, no good on that one. For Charlotte, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. For 3, Sexton. Here's Doncic. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
As always, Doncic attracts a lot of attention. Makes a lot of tough shots with hands in his face.
Johnson passes to Brown. No good on the triple. The Hornets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Christopher. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Fast break. Here we go. Goes up from the block. Weber pulls it in. Pretty even game right now in Charlotte.
San Antonio foul.
Anthony's checked in for San Antonio. And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Hornets U10 team.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Charlotte is shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Pass to Christopher. Doncic against Anthony. Goes up at the elbow. Doncic, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Marbury, defended by Wagner. And here's Brown. Shoots from the right block. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. He's got 15.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
Pass to Sexton. Six to shoot. 4-3. The shot won't fall. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
Hornets foul call. Luka Doncic, second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Stephon Marbury. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And here's Gordon. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From 8 feet. Tipped. And they get it back. Here's Wagner. The rebound by the Spurs.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And he gets that one. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play. Running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Seeing the floor much better. Little with an easy find right there.
Anthony against Gordon.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Little.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Mann. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. That three's off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And Mobley throws it down.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Christopher, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Marbury. From outside the arc. They get it back. Mobley outside. Hero for 3. Hits the trifecta. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Here's Mann. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Marbury. He's got 10. Here's Chamberlain. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Christopher. He's guarded by Hero. Christopher misses.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And he's going for the oop here. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Gordon. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Marbury. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Inside. And that's going to be a travel.
It's Hornets ball. Substitution on the court.
1 second left. The shot, no good. And so the San Antonio Spurs now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Wagner. Luka Doncic is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Josh Christopher. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now here's Sexton. Pass to Wagner. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on T.J. Warren, and he makes a first.
Team foul. At the line for York.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Hero, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Yep, that one goes.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Now here's Hero. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Off the pick, Hero loves to rise and fire, but that time he becomes the playmaker.
Back to Doncic. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And that one's good. Weber.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Green. No good from outside. It's Christopher on the wing. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. From 12 feet, Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Green, the pass to Warren. Launches a 3. And there's Green on the assist from Warren.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Here's Doncic. Mobley with the block. Hero from way outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They're finally waking up from a sluggish first half offensively. This half, they've been much more efficient from the field.
Doncic passes to Sexton. Anthony against Doncic. Over Anthony. Here's Weber. Kicks it to Doncic. The 3 from Sexton. They get the rebound. Here's Weber. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Robbed!
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Second personal foul. And the third team foul.
Back to Doncic.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8-ball.
Picked it out of midair. Here's Sexton, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Stephen Silas as he talked with the team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Hero. Clock at 4. Back to Johnson. He tries for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Doncic. Outside Sexton. Here's Christopher, defended by Brown. Here's Weber. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Rodman. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Colin Sexton.
Man, good whistle there.
First team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Dennis Rodman.
And he knocks down the first one. 2nd free throw, no good. And he recovers it. Pass to Marbury. To the inside. Wagner with a steal. Sexton with it. Steps back and shoots. It's deflected. Here's Marbury. Checked by Sexton. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Here's Marbury. Out to the wing. Spurs need to get one up here. Tries again. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
Timeout call, the Hornets.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement. That should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Mobley, he's checked in for San Antonio. Charlotte, they're working against the clock now. Doncic outside. Shoots over Johnson. No good. A bit long that time.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Here's Mobley. No good on the shot. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's the fast break. Looking to get back on track. And the layup is up and in. And the Spurs lead by 14.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break and then points at the other end.
The Hornets pull it in. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success, Smitty.
Well, BA, a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
Now here's Doncic. Charlotte again missing.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Spurs.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far. A nice shot by Brown.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you later.